Hello and long time no see, kind of, at least for reaction videos and things like that. But I'm going to be reacting to and checking out Jennie's Mantra music video and ITZY's Gold music video. Jennie released Mantra on Thursday night last week, I think, and then ITZY just had their comeback this morning. So I'm super excited to check both of them out. I've been trying my hardest to avoid any of Jennie's song, which has been very difficult actually, and I'm super excited to have Miss Leah back in ITZY, so let's go ahead and get into these music videos. So normally I would watch them in the order in which they came out, but I kind of want to watch ITZY's music video first, so let's get into it. Okay. Oh, I will also say, before the song even starts, I only listened to the first music video teaser for this song, and then I have not listened to anything else, but I really liked how it sounded and what I was hearing from that very first music video teaser, so I'm very excited. What is going on in this room right now, by the way? Anyway. Okay. I need to turn this up a little bit. Oh my god. This guitar. Leah! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, Miss Yuna. Where are we going? I'm obsessed with this guitar already, by the way. Wait! Okay. The blonde looks so... And this spot... The blonde looks so good. She looks so pretty. What the heck? Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Leah! She sounds so good. Ma'am. 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 She sounds so good. What you want to do is a red flag to me. Dang. Period. These transitions are crazy. Okay. Leah chorus. Okay. The styling is fascinating. Okay. I'm so fascinated. Okay, that is so sick with all the like little gold flecks coming off their hands. Wait, that's the end of the song? Okay, no. Okay. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. Fascinating. I was gonna say, all the spotlights were reminding me of one of their previous music videos, and there it is, Untouchable, all those spotlights. I wonder if that was like intentional or if it just happened, but I was gonna say Born to Be. as the other music video was reminding me of, so I'm really glad that this showed up on the screen so that I didn't get that wrong. But very interesting. So it's kind of like a hip-hop-y kind of song. Interesting. Okay. And then I'm gonna watch Jennie's music video and then I will get into my thoughts for both of them. So let's go check out Mantra. Okay. The sass. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Straight from the cold plunge. Oh. Oh. Hold on. I need to stop it for a second. I will say I'm having a bit of a difficult time understanding everything that she's saying. Hopefully the lyrics are in the description. But it's a serve so far. Oh. The blonde looks so good. I've been hearing this part a lot on TikTok. Okay. That's a crazy lyric. Alright, Miss Jennie! Oh my god. You can tell she's really feeling herself, like right there. Oh my god. ASMR whisper part? Okay. Get it, girl. She's that stunner and she's me. Real. Absolutely, yes. Oh my god, she looks so good. What was that? Pretty, okay. Okay, Miss Jennie. Alrighty, so obviously I'm back from my many re-listens and re-watches of both songs and music videos. So I guess I will start with my thoughts on Gold first, since I checked that one out first. I would say definitely this is not my favorite ITZY title track of all time, and it's going to definitely take me a hot second to really kind of digest all of the different parts of the song and everything that's going on in the song. But I definitely feel like as I was listening to it over and over again, I felt myself liking it a little bit more each time. So I don't know. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be one that I don't necessarily reach for a ton, but I won't necessarily skip it, if that makes sense. But I'm not 100% sure yet, obviously. However, I do really, 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 really love the guitar in the instrumental, and I'm really hoping that we get more of that sound in the album. I feel like they were kind of playing around with it a little bit in their last comeback, and now they're kind of continuing that sound. So I really hope that we get more of that in the other songs too, because it sounded so, so good. And that's honestly why I was really excited for the song, is because I think that main guitar piece that they kind of start with, that's what was in the music video teaser that I had watched, and I love how that sounded. So I really, really do love that part. Another part of the song that I really enjoy is Leah and Chaeryeong back to back in the second verse. Just something about that and how it sounds and how they're singing just sounds so good and like scratches an itch in my brain. So love that part. But yeah, overall I think it's gonna take me it's gonna take me a second to really get used to the song and really like digest everything that's going on there. I also totally forgot that they worked with the producer that NCT works with all the time. I actually did not hear his little producer tag when I first watched the music video, and I finally heard it when I listened to it in headphones, and I was like, oh my god, that's right, they worked with him this time. So that's super cool that they were able to work with him too. And then as for the video, also a lot going on there, which not really surprising, it is a K-pop music video after all, but of course loved all of the transitions and all of the stuff happening like on beat with the guitar and the drum beats and things like that, just with all of the like explosions and like parts of the room either exploding or like fixing up, if that makes sense. Like I think some part in the beginning of the video the house was kind of like destroyed and exploded, right? Like explosions had happened there, and then on those beats those explosions and like destruction kind of disappeared and the house was like more put together. So loved all of that. The parts with the extras slash backup dancers and things were super cool. They did some like split screen with that. But yeah, definitely very chaotic video. Styling was not my favorite. I think that was a little bit chaotic too. I'd probably say that my favorite outfits are the all black ones because they're all black and they're glittery also, which is always a plus. Definitely a very interesting song and very interesting video, but I'm super excited to hear the rest of the album. And again, fingers crossed we get more of that kind of rock kind of sound because I very much enjoy that. But I'm also super excited to hear the OT5 versions of the Born to Be songs because especially Mr. Vampire, I think Miss Leah is going to absolutely kill that song. It's going to sound so good, so I'm very excited for that. And now, of course, onto Miss Jennie's song, Mantra. This song is definitely so catchy. I did kind of have that little bit from the chorus that she repeats a few times stuck in my head already. I have not been able to avoid it over the weekend as I've been scrolling online and things like that, but I have it just like going in my head as well as I'm trying to talk, which is very distracting. I am still having a hard time with the lyrics, even despite my few listens, but once I get a hold of those, I will definitely be singing along with the song and just singing it all the time. It's a very catchy and badass song, so I very much am enjoying it. It's definitely very funky too, with like the horns, I think that they are. And weirdly enough, there's, I feel like, another connection in my mind anyway of this song to NCT, which is crazy. But there's like a little sound that gets used in, I want to say it's mostly the chorus, but it was playing through other parts of the song. And I don't even know how to explain like what this sound is. But you can hear it like in the, I guess the outro of the song, where there's not really a whole lot of anything and they're just kind of dancing. It's very similar to things that NCT have used, and I think, God, what is the song called? I think their song Okay is when they use it, and Grayscale too has actually used this sound in their song, so it must be a very popular sample. But I heard that and I was like, hold on. So I really like that too because it reminds me of other songs that I enjoy. I also very much enjoy the little whisper portion of the end of the song. I feel like it just adds a little extra something to the song, and I think it kind of fits in with just the nature of the song and kind of what she's saying in the lyrics. Like it adds a little like kind of sexy element to it, if that makes sense. And then the way that she says pretty in the beginning and then also super quick at the end, which is how the song ends, it almost kind of reminds me of Pretty Savage in the way that they were kind of saying it. I think they repeated it a few times in that song. I don't know if that was like an intentional kind of callback to that song or if it just happened and it's just a coincidence. Maybe, I have no idea, but I liked that little element to it. And then the music video, I feel like there's also maybe some little references to Solo and You and Me, like some of the cars that she's in I feel like are super similar to the one that she was in for Solo, and then the white outfit with the red rose kind of on her shoulder slash her chest reminds me of her You and Me outfits and things like that from those performance videos and the stages on tour and stuff like that. So I thought that was kind of a nice little touch. And I know I said it while I was watching the music video, but she's absolutely feeling herself so hard, especially during that like last dance portion. And I just loved seeing it. You can just really see it in her face, the way she's smiling and just kind of has like a stank face. Like she's just so into it. So I loved really seeing that, because I feel like in the other solo videos and songs that she's done, like, don't really get too much of that, but you can really kind of see it in this whole video, honestly. But yeah, overall I really enjoy Mantra. I think out of these two songs, I think Mantra's probably my favorite. But yeah, I'm super excited to catch up on all of the other content and little things that she's been releasing. I think they just released like a dance practice or like a dance version of the music video. Not 100% sure, but I'm very excited to see the whole choreo and just see her absolutely killing it in there. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys thought of Mantra and Gold, ITZY's title track, and also their album. What are your favorite songs on ITZY's album? How are we feeling about Leah finally being back? Is Mr. Vampire with Leah the best thing ever? Because I think it's going to be. But that is all from me, and I will see you in my next video.